Alright, sorry about that. Hey, what's up, guys? Um, Sorry, not quite. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I just had to make sure my what am I thinking of? My webcam, or not my webcam, goddamn. I can't think right now. My webcam is broken, actually, so that's why I'm not doing a webcam and video, or a webcam and, oh my fucking god. A webcam and a, voiceover type thing. Commentary. Jesus. Can't fucking talk today. Alright, so in the background, or whatever, is pixelmon. Decided to use this. Should be, like, very good quality. The way Movie Maker kind of makes it look makes it look really bad, but I actually think I am missing one of those. I think there was an orange one, and I still haven't, I've gone around looking for one, and I cannot find one. So, anyways, yeah. Also, the other problem I didn't realize when I was looking over this video is the humming that happens when I get close to one of those machines. I didn't realize that that happens. I was like listening to I kind of recognized it earlier in the video. I heard this humming, and I was like, oh boy, I hope that doesn't affect any of this recording or making of that team a commentary or whatever over this video. But sorry, hold on one second. Some of my problem, I think, is that my throat is dry, and I'm trying to do a video. Yeah, my throat is very dry, so I do have a thing of sparkling ice, black raspberry. Sorry, stuff's pretty good. It's not too strong, that type of thing, and it is fizzy, but it's not too fizzy. I have a problem with really fizzy type of drinks. Now, when I talk about fizzy, I'm not talking about pop fizzy. I'm talking about, like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Zip Fizz. That's kind of like it's just a really, like, it's too powerful drink thing. You just put in water, mix it up, and it's really bad. It's horrible. So, I think actually a lot of this video is me mining, so sorry about that. It is kind of boring in the beginning. I'm just basically looking for diamonds and looking for other things. I mean, in Pixelmon, you have just the default things of, you do have emeralds, but you do basically, yeah, so there's redstone I passed, and there's iron and coal and lapis and diamonds, emeralds, and I think that's it, right? Yeah. Oh, I was like a little bit afraid here. I didn't want to go up too far and have to fight him or whatever. I did see the iron there, but I was like, yeah, I'll just kind of stay away, I was actually kind of wondering where he was going off to, but so there's lava there, and there's just a chunk not loading. I saw the iron, yeah, so decided to get the iron here, and I might as well get the coal, but I think I mind a little bit more because I don't like to leave things all kind of out in the open for some reason. Like, I don't know, I like to have things kind of even, like the ground even, that type of thing. So just getting the bare necessities. I'm just getting the bare essentials, I guess I can say. Coal and iron. Basic iron is very important actually in Pixelmon, because that makes your iron discs, or iron disc, yeah, type things. Fucking damn. Okay, sorry if I start swearing a little bit. The stupid Java update thing keeps popping up, and it gets really annoying. Sorry. So, anyways, yeah, as you can see here, I only have 3 Pokemon. Decided to go with that. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I actually cannot. The way Movie Maker works is that the preview window is extremely tiny. So I actually don't remember what Pokemon I have here. I think I have a Magikarp for some reason, and like a Bellsprout. I'm kind of looking at it, and I can kind of see what it is. Oh yeah, I paused here because I had to go do something, or I had to talk to somebody. So sorry about that. but yeah, I have, and then I have the mud kip. I think that's what it's called. So I started out with those, or I caught, I had the mud kip, and then I caught the Magikarp and the Bellsprout. Hadn't realized Bellsprouts are really good against water. I kind of forgot that grass is good against water. I always forget which is which or something like that. So I don't know how did I miss that iron there? Maybe I saw it. Oh, okay, yeah, I have to have seen it, right? The iron is right there. Did I not get the iron? I guess I'm stupid and I didn't get that iron for some reason. Whatever. But anyways, yeah, so iron is pretty important in Pixelmon. It makes the ball, or it makes the discs. And you have to get red, all those acorns or those plants that had the little red, yellow, blue, white, black, pink, all those little top things or whatever on those little tree things. Those, eventually you take 3 of those, you cook them, and then you spread them out in a crafting table, and that makes the top, basically the top of your Pokeball. And then you have to get buttons, which are, you take cobblestone, you smelt it in a furnace or whatever, cook it in a furnace, or smelt, cook, whatever. And then you put them in a crafting table, and that creates buttons. And then you have to make an anvil, which a Pokemon anvil is a little bit different than a standard Minecraft anvil. You can still make a Minecraft anvil, obviously, but obviously you can't do the same things you actually need to do. Sorry, I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. So a normal anvil will not work the way you think it works, because I've actually made the mistake first time of playing Pixelmon a long time ago. Excuse me, sorry, of making a anvil, making a stone, or not stone, but an iron hammer, and making it actually the iron hammer in the Pixelmon way. And I was trying to, basically take the lids and take the iron. Oh, see, there's the emeralds. Take the iron lids and smash them or whatever, or pound them or whatever you want to call it. And nothing would work. And I'm like, what is going on? I couldn't figure it out. And I was live streaming. I didn't get any help because I don't think anybody was there. But eventually I figured out. I went on the Wikipedia or Poke Wikipedia, whatever, and Pixel Wikipedia, and I found out that there's diamonds. Yeah, I made the wrong, made the incorrect version of the anvil. The anvil that you actually needed was only 8 iron, I believe, not a full 9, obviously, but only about 8 iron. And so that, a certain configuration where you have 3 on top, 2 in the middle, and then 3 on the bottom, and that makes your Pokemon. That's your Pixelmon anvil. That's not the other way. And I was checking to see if there was any more diamonds down below, and I guess that was it. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And yeah, so that's how you make the anvil, and then you use the iron or stone. I guess you can make iron is just better to make, last longer and stuff like that. If you can spare 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron, you basically make an iron helmet and then put 2 in the middle, 2 sticks down the middle, and that should be your stone or iron hammer. And then if you have your Poke lids, after you've cooked say you just want to make a Pokeball, you grab your iron lids, you put them on the anvil, you pound them until they're circular, until they're done, basically. And you can make how many ever you want, how much iron, depending on how much iron you have, you can make as many as you want that way. And then you have to take all the red acorns that you've cooked, you gotta put them in the crafting table, but have them 1, 2, 3, as in going across. So 1 on top, the other one on the same top, and then the other one on the far top. So far left, in the middle, and then far right. So you have them all on the top or whatever. And that creates 5 Poke lids. And then the Poke lids, you have to take your iron or stone or whatever. Or I don't think you can make stone. I think it's just iron and diamond. but I'm not really positive. Then you have to take those and put them in the anvil, the pixelmon anvil. Sorry, yeah. And then you smack those or whatever, and then the buttons that you made earlier, or anytime you make them, I guess, you can put those in the middle in the crafting table. Put those in the middle. Put the iron like ball disc or ball, I don't remember what they're called, but once you pounded the iron discs and they're in kind of a circular shape, you put those on the bottom, and then obviously you put the red ones on top, and that makes one Pokeball. Now, depending on how many reds and how many iron things, oh, see, now I remember where the iron was and went back and got it, because iron is very important in Pixelmon. And then you have a Pokeball, and you can make as many as you want. And there's, when it comes to certain other acorns, colors, and stuff like that, you can, make different types of Pokeballs. There's a whole bunch of different types of Pokeballs. You can make Master Balls and Great Balls, and another one was called a Net Ball and a Timer Ball, and there's a whole bunch of Pokeballs that you can make. Also, there's the Item Finder, which is another sought-after item in Pixelmon. Is basically it's aluminum plates, which the way you make aluminum in Pixelmon is you have to find a certain ore. That's the other ore, I guess, that Pixelmon adds in. It almost looks like iron, but it's a little bit darker. It's just kind of a little bit stranger. Like, doesn't look quite like iron, but it's just a little different. And you basically have to smelt that whenever you find it. It's called Braxite or something like that. It's a really weird, strange name or whatever. But once you've smelted that, put it in a smeltery or whatever, but put it in a furnace. I'm so used to what's it called? Modded, heavily modded Minecraft. So there's no smelteries in Pixelmon. But you put it in a furnace, let it cook, with coal or charcoal or whatever. And then once you have the aluminum, you have to take the aluminum and put it in an anvil and use your iron hammer and hammer it down. And I think you will actually see me make one, unless I already have one, which I actually don't remember. Like I said earlier, it's very hard for me to see if I have what I have actually made and all that kind of stuff. But I think eventually you will actually see me in this video make one. But basically, I'll explain it again, or I'll explain it. You need 2 diamonds. Those are on the top left and right hand corner. Then you need 3 gold, which are kind of a upside down V shape on the. So you have to have one in the. I'm forgetting how to make this now. So you have to have 2 diamonds on each corner, on top corner. Then you have 2 gold on the 2 bottom parts of where you put your diamonds. Then have your other gold, there's 3 gold. Have the other gold on the top, so it's between your diamond and your other diamond. Then in the middle, you gotta have a redstone. Then on the 2 bottom corners, you have to have your aluminum plate, which is the aluminum. The way you make that is aluminum and put it in the. Sorry, I'm forgetting what it's called. Aluminum in the anvil. You smash that or whatever, hammer it down. That gets you the aluminum plate, and you need 2 of those. So you put those on the bottom, 2 bottom corners that you have left, and then you have 1 section left right in the bottom middle, and that is for all you need is glass. But you need the glass that's not a full glass piece. You need the glass that is the other type of glass. I don't really know how to explain it. So you need basically if you cook 6 pieces of sand, you have 6 pieces of glass. Take those 6 pieces of glass, put it in a crafting table, and put them all on the bottom, but have 3 in the middle and 3 on the bottom, and that will make you like 16 or something of the window panes. I think that's what they're called. Take one of the window panes or whatever and put it on the bottom, and then you have your item finder. And basically your item finder, you made your item finder, and what you do is you just hold it out. You can go anywhere you want to, and you right click, and if you don't hear anything, that means you're not close to any type of item. But if you start to get closer and closer to a certain item, it will start making a pinging noise, a little ding noise or whatever. And the thing is that in Pixelmon there are like oak type trees, but they're really large. They're extremely large, and basically the easiest way actually to do it, because there's no monsters in Pixelmon, just pixels or just Pokemon. You can go at night pretty safe without getting into too much trouble. I would recommend, if you're playing in hardcore, definitely want to have. I accidentally made this world in hardcore, and I didn't realize that. But in hardcore, you definitely want to have armor, and definitely make sure you have a lot of food at the beginning. If you can, I would definitely find a village if possible, and definitely raid their carrots and potatoes and wheat and all that stuff, so you can make a farm basically right off the bat and make a little small house and stuff like that. But if you can't find, you'll just have to start with getting seeds from grass and that kind of thing. But anyway, so like I was saying about the item finder, there are certain things you can find, Pokeballs and also Master Balls and that kind of thing with it. The thing that I was talking about is at night. You basically want to do this at night. Is have your item finder, have enough. Probably want to have maybe a couple pickaxes, just in case you need to use them or whatever. Maybe a shovel or something. Maybe even an axe to get more wood if you want to stay out pretty late. And definitely make sure you have a ton of food. Like if you can have at least a stack of a certain type of food, and maybe even a little bit more, depending on how far you go away from your home and how far you actually want to venture off. And the thing that you find is there's these big oak type trees that are kind of short, and you can kind of recognize them as being a little bit strange, a little bit different looking and you got to be in a certain biome. That's the thing. Certain biomes will kind of spawn them. Certain biomes won't. I don't find a lot of them in a winter biome or kind of a spruce biome. The biome I'm basically kind of standing in right here, where there's a lot of spruce trees. But in that kind of biome that you see where my house is, you definitely find a lot of those. Now the thing is, at night you just make sure you want to have enough food and some tools and stuff. You don't need a sword or anything because there's no monsters, like I said. But make sure you have your item finder, and definitely make sure you check your map a lot. Now, you can't look at the mini map. I mean, you got to have really good eyes to be able to see it. But basically at night, it will be lit up, and you'll see kind of this green thing that's lit up, and you're like, huh, that's strange, that's interesting. So eventually, if you go over to it, you will see that there is usually an opening. Some of them spawn, and they kind of spawn in funny places, so that spell sprout just kind of scared the crap out of me when I was playing earlier. But yeah, so you'll see these huge trees, not like really tall or anything, but they're kind of broad and big, and they're kind of strange looking, and they'll usually be lit up with 2 torches. You can go in, and you can usually find a Master Ball in there, and it'll give you a certain item. Now, the thing is, what I do is when I've found one of those, is I take out the 2 torches. So you got 2 extra torches, which is kind of nice, and also it won't light up again. So even if you accidentally come back to it, you know that there's no Pokeball in there, so you know you've been there. So you're like, okay. But that's basically it. The video is about to end here. I guess I didn't make the whatever you call it. Yeah, I think this was a lot earlier than I thought when I was making this video. I've definitely made progress in a few episodes here. I think I might actually try to make another one here. Maybe I'll just do it real fast. Make this video and then make another video and just kind of show you guys where I'm at now. Since I have I have 6 Pokemon, I think, now. I caught a Machop, and I have a Sparrow, and Trying to get in. Oh, this is where I think this is where I freaking rage, dude. Yes, I rage quit out of this. So I'll let you guys watch this. I think this is it. I'm not positive. Maybe it's not. Um, okay, no, it's never mind. It's not. I think it was right before, right at certain part during this video as I rage quit, and I got really mad because like, are you freaking kidding me and stuff like that. So, anyways, yeah, that's about it. Um, Ladybug. So, anyways, I'm gonna get going. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'm gonna make another one here really fast and just kind of make a short video showing you guys what I've been up to in Pixelmon, and yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.
Nanopod. Magikarp. Magikarp. Bellsprout.